Tonight on Real Bites with the Kirbys, we're making one of those meals that's just a good comfort food. We're going to make chicken fried steak. So in front of me here, I have our cubed steak that I got at the local market. I have about 5 eggs that I'm going to beat up here that we can get our cube steak in. And I have 3 cups of flour, and I season heavenly. So I have about a tablespoon of salt, tablespoon of pepper, half a tablespoon of paprika and garlic, and something new that I'm going to try that I read, that if you put a half a teaspoon of baking soda and baking powder in here, that it will help make your breading even that much more crispy. So we're going to give that a try and see how it works. So I'm just going to take my whisk and mix this all good together. Get all those seasonings going all through that flour. Jed is hoping and praying that cube steak just magically falls onto the floor. But he always gets a bite or two of one way or the other. Break up those eggs. Get them whisked up. Now, I know a lot of people will add hot sauce to their egg and milk mixture. I don't use milk in mine or buttermilk. I just use egg. I find that I get a better coating and crispier coating. Now, in my electric skillet, instead of using like cooking oil, I use shortening. And that's something my mother-in-law taught me, that you fries up even better if you've got shortening in there. I am going to slide my ring off. Set that over. So we'll take our cube steak, get it nice and egged up, shake it off a little bit. Saw a piece that wasn't coated. And I try to do the wet hand, dry hand. Sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I'm not. See, it's okay. Some people will dredge them twice. Every time I have dredged twice, like dredge it and put it back in the egg and back in the flour, it always, some of my flour doesn't seem to be cooked all the way through. So just really pat that flour into your meat. And I have my electric skillet heated up to about 375. And I am going to fix just country gravy to go with this and mashed potatoes. That's one of those just good comfort foods that everybody seems to always enjoy. All right, so I'm going to get my hands washed up, put the lid on that electric skillet, let those fry for a few minutes on each side, and then we'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes that it's cooked on one side. We're going to flip them over. Looking pretty good. And we'll let them go probably about 5 more minutes on that side. And then we'll come back and show you what they look like. I cooked these 5 minutes the first time on one side. I did 5 minutes again on the second side. And noticing that the first side needed to get a little bit browner. So in total, I cooked these probably about 6 minutes a side. When you bring it out, let that grease strip off. And always put it on something that can, where your grease can drain through. to help ensure everything's nice and crispy and not soggy. So I will continue on, and then when we've got everything ready, we'll show you at the end. All right, y'all, we've got this all plated up. We've got some creamy mashed potatoes and green beans. We've got our chicken fried steak with country gravy on it. This is going to be tasty. Jed is very eager for it as well. That is so good. That is absolutely just delicious. That is comfort on a plate, you all. Here, Jed. He says he approves. Right? You all have a great night. Got nothing but love for you. See you next time.